Hola a todos, ¿cómo les va? Adrián Francisconi de datos.com y hoy tenemos a un grande, Don Ordright en persona, el CEO. I present to you. Nice to meet you. What is your name?
Bogdan.
Bogdan, what are you doing? Where are you living?
Well, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio, in the U.S.
Yes.
United States of America, right? And we sell parts for, the industry, for the dinner recovery industry, and we do a whole bunch of other stuff. But we're here to network, and everybody pretty much knows us at this point, so not a whole lot of networking, but just like really meeting people face to face and saying hello. And
How did you get the idea for HDD to sell HDD donor
yeah,
HDD?
I started in 05, 06, and I was working as an engineer for a company, and then finding parts was just super painful. You go to eBay, and it was hunting, and it was so time consuming, and it was unreliable. And unreliable was the biggest part of it, right? Where you order, it's defective, it doesn't match what they were trying to sell, and then we're like, okay, there needs to be consistency, and there needs to be professionalism in this part, because people rely on their data. They need their data. The companies can't just always, hope that the right thing comes. They need a reliable and consistent source of the product, of the parts, and that's where it came from. And we made a website. Some point sold on eBay for a little bit, then they just focused on our website and making sure the information is the most accurate and precise, as it can be, to provide this reliability to data recovery.
For example, you say, what is your proposal value when you're selling for buying eBay or something? Okay, a lot of people say, what is the price? What is the difference, for example?
Well, you can, obviously every drive goes through a scan, very thorough testing, and PC8000 information gets pulled out. Has resistance, has map, right? All of the internal data that gets pulled out that's not going to be available when you're, just looking at it from outside of the laser, right? And it helps you find the better part. And that's what makes it expensive in a way, right? Because you have to, every time you're going through the process of scanning the device, you get it through all that info. It's expensive from equipment perspective and labor perspective. Right? So putting two and two together, and you end up, it's like quality versus quantity. Sometimes you have to get a bunch of parts and wait for them to come and hope you get the right one, or just get the right one right there and then. And, especially for high priority cases, emergency cases, you can't afford to gamble, you can't afford to wait, and that's kind of where it is.
How many people you need to work in this? Because I have a lot of room. How many HDD? How many people?
We have 200,000 hard drives. And we have, right now it's operated by 2 people. It doesn't take a lot. It's a lot of automation. It scans different markets, websites, including eBay. Every drive that ever gets listed on eBay gets scanned by us automatically. And we're being alerted when we get that particular model.
How do you find the price for HDD?
Most of it is based on comparison. So it's comparing, right? We do comps, so to say. Like when you buy a house, how do you know that that's the price of the house?
Yes.
You look at what's already available, what's been sold, and this is the same idea. Like, okay, you get it from when you look. If it's not available and there's nothing comparable, then you kind of take it out of from the sky, and okay, I think that's what it's going to be worth it. And then you also base it on the base price, right? How hard is it to find, and what's the base unit cost? If it's like 500 gig and it costs $20, you're not going to go crazy, right? And really supply and demand, right? Supply and demand. Not available parts are super rare, and a lot of people want it. You're going to price it high. Vice versa, too many of these parts, and nobody really wants it, or just easily available. There's no more now.
Oh, the guarantee. How is your guarantee when what the laboratory is when we receive the HDD? Have guarantee? No? Yeah.
We always test before ship out.
Wow.
If obviously, that helps to assure that when we ship it out, it's good. But when you get it, if it's defective, then absolutely you return 30 days on the back.
Yes, it's true, because sometimes I buy it, and when it's come bad, they told me. Thank you so much.